Hello everyone, this is Antonio Rojas Garcia and I'm Research Associate at the Department of Applied Health Research and Systematic Reviewer for the Clark North Ames. I'm going to present the slides for the Lecture 2, Reliability and Validity, as part of the Block 3, Quantitative Data Collection. In this lecturecast, we will go through two key concepts around quantitative data: reliability and validity, which are going to determine how much we can trust the data we have. Validity can be defined as the extent to which an instrument really measures what it's supposed to measure. On the other hand, reliability refers to the extent to which the instrument consistently measures what it's supposed to measure. Now, we are going to present some examples to try to explain better these two concepts. For instance, suppose we aim to assess drinking habits with a self-report questionnaire. However, we can expect that participants report less consumption than they really do. In this case, the instrument would be reliable because it is consistent when measuring. However, it would be not valid since it is providing a score with a systemic error. In contrast, you might want to measure a person's weight. However, every time you use the scale, you obtain a different score during the same day. If the scale was reliable, you would get the same weight or very similar each time. But this is not the case. So, the instrument does not consistently measure weight, then it's not reliable. Therefore, an instrument is reliable and valid when it measures what it claims to measure and when it is doing it consistently. However, we might want to take into account other factors which could be affecting reliability and validity. For example, we aim to assess blood pressure, and we may have a highly calibrated instrument and then very reliable measure. But we have also found out that the measure is influenced, in this case, by the anxiety of the patient when visiting GP. So, if what we really want to know is the blood pressure of the patient at rest, maybe this is not a good idea. So, we might select another instrument, maybe a bit less reliable, which can assess blood pressure when patient is relaxed at home, as a trade-off in order to get a more trustworthy measure. In conclusion, we can improve the reliability and validity in several ways. For example, calibrating machines, practicing technique until consistent and unbiased, making subjective measurements more objective by introducing structured guidelines or criteria for assessment, balancing observers between different comparison groups randomly allocated if possible, comparing self-report measures with a clinical assessment if possible. Well, lecture about reliability and validity ends here, and thank you very much for listening.